afternoon, people of the internet world, or evening, or morning, or whenever you're gonna watch this, if you're even gonna watch this, because the title may or may not displease you, concern you, think it's not worth watching, etc., whatever. Whatever. Um, I wanted to bring this video up because lately there's been a number of things happening. There's things I've been seeing lately. There's things I've been talking about, and I kind of want to go ahead and just take a minute to talk about it. So this may be a depressing subject, but rest assured, I'm not clinically depressed or anything. There's just been a couple of things lingering in my mind that just kind of made me think a lot, and if anybody knows me, me thinking equals not such a good time. I'll put it that way. So, distractions! Yeah. Anyway, if you're not into depressing topics or videos, just people talking bad things or whatever, you can go ahead and just not watch. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. But if you're like me and you just want to see what happens or what's going on just because of your curiosity's there, or you want to see if something's needing of your concern or something, yeah, if you want. Just if you want, stick around. But I just feel like I need to discuss this a bit. So, lately, there's been a couple of times around where I heard nothing but depressing things. Depression in general, I guess. And thinking of depression, it makes me think about how my life's been and where it's going or whatever, and it just made me think of so many bad things. And I'm not gonna say what they are. I'm not airing any dirty laundry or anything. But rest assured, I'm okay. I just hate thinking. My brain process hates me. So I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna just replace my brain with something different, and I'll just think of something completely new. Yay! Philly. But I've been thinking about how depression is and how it works and why it's there and whatever. And if I had to sum up what depression to me is, it's it sticks. It lingers. I know a couple of times some things have happened, and I'm not proud of some of those things, and some of those things that just kind of made my day go bad. And some of those involve some friends, some of them involve my own stupid mistakes, some of them are kind of, that happened. But the thing about it is, this kind of stuff happened like years ago. This stuff could have happened like when I had my first job, or when I met the first girl, when I went out on the first date, when I went to the movies with some friends, or when I went to the store one day, or met some other strangers, or anything. Just anything that just kind of happened one day. Just, there's some certain events in your life that kind of stick to you. They linger in your back of your mind, and you don't necessarily think they're there, and you don't know they're there. You kind of forget that they're there. They are there. Until you start thinking bad about yourself. And that's one of the worst habits I have, honestly. If I start thinking about myself, I have nothing good to say. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's just me having crappy self-confidence. I don't know if I just have, and like a better term, no good thing to say about myself. But whenever I think of something depressing, it just kind of rolls. It's a rolling stone, basically. Like, it's always something that just kind of makes it go boom. It goes down and it starts rolling, and your process just keeps thinking about other things, like what happened 10 years ago, what happened yesterday, what happened during dinner, what happened just a minute ago, what happened like at your friend's house, what happened at your parents' get-together party. This all this stuff comes to mind. All this stuff makes you think of why it happened, how it happened, and what made you think it was a good thing that make it happen. And ugh, I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that, honestly. And yeah, when you just keep thinking about it, it just sticks to you, and it lingers, and it's bad. And I'm bringing this up, though. I should probably mention this as well. I'm bringing this up because just today, like not even like 10 minutes ago, I watched the video Me Me Me. And if you guys don't know about it, don't look it up. If you're I'm going to explicitly warn this right now. Me 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 is pretty much adults only. So if you're not a fan of blood, if you're not a fan of nudity, if you're not a fan of adult things, don't watch it. I'm just warning you right now. Don't look it up. Don't do anything with it. Just don't. Now, with that out of the way, I watched that and it brought up a point that it felt like somebody built that one just to make reality slap me across the face. Because for the life of me, I've always thought that my life wasn't worth anything. That I was just the guy that just sits in his room, does nothing, shuts out the whole world, only comes out when it's absolutely necessary, that kind of thing. And what the video states is that if you're too addicted to something. What the video was is that the message is, if you're addicted to something too much, if you like something too much, and you just overindulge yourself in this thing that you enjoy too much, then it's unhealthy, and you're just not gonna have a good day, and it's just gonna end badly. And again, as you know, it just made me think that my whole life has been crap. I'll put it bluntly. It just made me think that my whole life has been crap. But but then I thought about how today went compared to how yesterday went, how the other days went, how a lot of the times where I was doing something went. Like, after I took a minute to find my quiet place, sit down, relax, not think of anything, I calmed down. And I step back into another form of reality, which is what I believe is my reality, which is I can feel as bad as I want or as I need to, but the bottom line is life's worth living. And you're not useless. Your life has meaning. You are worth something. You did something good. Whether it's just opening a door for somebody, helping them with their groceries, pointing them in a direction, or something like you listen to their problems, you try to be a good friend to them, you be their crying shoulder. Just anything good. Anything good that you did, you were useful. You had a purpose. And you're still alive right now as you speak. So that means you still do have purpose. There's still a use for you somewhere. People some people are going to be super hurt when they hear you talk about this or think that you're thinking this or whatever. So they want to help you. They want to show they care for you. And I don't mean just people that are just like on the internet and people that are like characters. I'll put it that way. Characters. I don't mean characters. That's a video game, that's anime, that's a TV show, that's an internet show, that's a comic, that's a manga, whatever. Characters are characters. They are made to just bring entertainment, not to be something too big, not to be your life. There are other people out there, real people, around the whole entire world. People that are right next to you in your next bedroom. There are people out there, and they care, and they want you to do better, and they want you to be happy, and they want you to do something productive, something good, something for the better, something that help people be better people. You're worth something. You're strong. You're powerful. You can do anything you want to. You have all this potential inside of you. Don't put it to waste. Do something. Make yourself useful. Do something that you feel will help people in some way. Me personally, I want to entertain people. I want to make people think I'm having a good time watching this, or this is funny, I can watch this again, or I can see this being entertaining, I can watch this again, and I can find it funny. There's a good joke here and there, but not just for that, but just for anybody. Like, just for anybody out there that thinks that any of my videos are worth a damn, that they like it. They may not give a like button, they may hit the dislike button, they may leave a comment of selfless advertisement. But they watched it, they liked it, they were entertained for a while. I'm not trying to steal them from their families. I'm not trying to keep them glued to the internet or whatever. I mean, I'm just putting up like 20, 30-minute videos. Sometimes 40 or 50 if it's like overbearing, but no, nothing past an hour. That's my goal for my videos. Nothing past an hour. So, well, if it is an hour, then I'll split it up somewhere. I'm still surprised that Gene Saffros lasted for like 44 minutes. Something like that. But anyway, I want to entertain people. I want to make people laugh. I want to make people think they had fun. They had a good time. And you're not going to be able to do that if you're just sitting here wallowing over your own self-pity. Or your self-loathing or whatever. So, find ways that make you feel good. Find ways that picks you up a bit. And once you're ready, once you feel you're ready, face your problems. Face those problems head on. Don't let them linger. Don't let them build. Don't let them become something that's going to haunt you 7, 10, 20 years from now. Something that's going to haunt you for the rest of your life. Face those problems. Make yourself the better person. Be somebody. Don't just stay sheltered. Don't just be that one guy that will never leave his bubble. Burst out of that bubble. Go out there and explore a bit. I apologize if I'm repeating myself too much here with just this simple thing, but thought process died. Brain, no, don't leave me. I need you for a minute. I need your help. Okay, okay. Okay. Bottom line, I'm just trying to say here. Okay, okay. Bottom line. There you go. Bottom line. If depression is hitting you, and it's hitting you in such a way that you don't feel you can handle it, find some way to fight it. Find some way to get rid of it. Find some way to express it if you can. Because keeping it bottled inside is not a good thing. And leaving it there alone to not deal with it just makes bigger problems for the future. I'm sorry. My apologies to anybody that stayed here and watched this whole thing and just listened to me ramble and not get anywhere useful, I guess. But oh well. And as a tidbit, I'm sorry. It's been a month since I uploaded something. Ever since those last 2 episodes. But funny thing. Uh, right after I was about to record the next episode, I got sick. It's been cold, it's been wet, it's been raining, I've been working on the outside. It's not a good time to do that. Especially when every other sentence you're coughing a lung out, every other time you cough, you're running mucus down your nose. Ugh. No thank you. Fevers, flus, colds, get that treated, people. Don't let it just sit there. But yeah. I guess the point of this whole thing is, if somebody goes and just does something to push that rock and just has it go down and down and down, put a stop to it. Stop that boulder and don't let it go down any lower. Don't dig yourself a hole too deep that you can't get out of. You have to look up sometimes. It's the hardest thing you gotta do. It's the absolute hardest thing you can do. But you know what? It's possible. You're strong. You're capable of it. You can do it. You know you can do it. I know you can do it. If you don't think you can do it, I'm going to come over there and I'm going to slap the sense out of you and tell you that you can do it. You are strong. You have the potential. You can do it. Dig yourself out of that hole. Stop that boulder from going downhill. Don't let depression get to you. Anyway, again, I'm sorry for people sitting here listening to me ramble about things I've been repeating a lot. Sorry if it's just a long video of nothing but depressing topics. I had to get this off my chest, though. And for anybody that's watched this and maybe sort of learn something, maybe they would like to think of something else, maybe they want to put their thoughts on the whole thing, as depressing a topic as depression is. There's no wordplay in that, I swear. Just promise me that you won't let yourself dig a hole. You won't let depression kick you while you're down. Thanks for watching, and I hope everybody that watches this, or may not have watched this, whatever, has a fantastic day. Hope that they'll have some way to fight depression. Hope they have some way to handle anything and everything that happens, and yeah. Until next time, everyone.